Hello and welcome to episode 73 of Let's Play Crusader Kings 3 as the Roman Empire. In the last episode, we invaded Britain and we took basically Cornwall and Wessex and Mercia. And Mercia really is an amazing duchy. Like, look at the size of this duchy. It's basically a kingdom. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 9 counties in one duchy. That's incredible. That is a kingdom. That's better than the kingdom of Navarra. Really, it's better than this kingdom. That's insane. Like, compare that to the Duchy of Brittany, which is a kingdom in itself, with only 6 counties. That's a duchy with 8 counties. That's a kingdom with 8 titles. Although I never created the kingdom, I only created the duchy. But still, incredible. But I think this episode we're going to try and keep on expanding, preferably in Britannia, and try and do what Claudius did, basically. Huh, interesting. Apparently the King of Ireland is my prisoner. I will just ransom him, I guess, then, because I can't declare war as long as he is inside my prison. We're basically doing nothing. I would like to convert some more people to witchcraft, if possible, which means going into the dynasty. Man, this interface is big. The problem is we have a lot of people who is not of our dynasty anymore. He's already a witch. I can make my granddaughter into witch as well. Because I can't control what they do after I have married them away. So they create their own cadet branches or they marry into other people. So while our dynasty is kind of big, we have a lot of people that's not actually our dynasty anymore. Until our goodness engulfs the world. Interesting. So that's our legacy, basically, our motto. A lot of things is happening in Italy. Okay, how's the factions looking? I want to check this every episode. Seeing as most people are inside my jail, it's nothing they can do. He's my rival, he's never getting out. Ruthenia is basically collapsing. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to focus on Britannia. Were we trying to kill the King of England? We did kill him, which means we could take the last part of the kingdom. Which I'm basically just going to do then. Which means the kingdom title is going to get destroyed, and then we could create it. Basically. So that's going to be fun. Speed 4, of course. That's the way we roll. And how long is this going to take? Almost a month. That's almost too long. Interesting. I don't think I want to do that. And we gain a new perk. Awesome. Twice schemed. I do like that. We could do 2 hostile schemes at once. And what do we want to do? We only are doing personal schemes right now. In many ways it's better than in CK2 where you can only do 1 hostile scheme like at a time. But you could, while doing that, you could still seduce a person by just right clicking on their interface. So you could basically do a personal scheme and a hostile scheme at once. So this is better because you could potentially make more than 1. But still. We have a lot of kind of strong countries now here in basically Germany and, well, the Belgium and the Netherlands and Luxembourg. So they're starting to, because there was a big cluster of small countries, they're starting to put together now. He's Paulician. All of them seems to be heretics. None of them are actually, like, none of them are Orthodox, apparently. We have a lot of politicians. We're spreading. Yeah, we're going to kill England. Wait, what? No, no, no. Oh, bloody hell. I've done it again. I have done it again. It's not the first time as well. Stupid. It's so stupid. Yes, I can't usurp that. I would need to take it from Ireland. But I would like to take some bigger stuff, if possible. They spanned everything. So you are just a wandering guy now. At like the age of 5. Too bad for you, my man. Salisbury. Stonehenge. I do like having this. I would really love having this, like holding myself, but I can't hold on to it. That extra to learning. Awesome. Monthly learning, lifestyle experience, fake conversion cost. It's an amazing holding to hold on to. But I'm just going to give it away. To this guy. And I think that's part of this duchy. Okay. Okay, I was looking at the wrong one. So who do we want to attack now? We would probably want to attack Ireland. Basically. And see what we could do. That's terrible. I want something better. We could go for 2 counties here. That's a 1 county. 1 county. That's slightly better. The Duchy of Kent. No thank you. The Duchy of York. That's a big one. East Anglia. Oh, there. Or Northumbria. I think I would like to go for York then. It's a big one. I want to take the big ones. And try to split off their areas if possible. So Irish capital is obviously Dublin, but I think we can usually win this by sieging them. Basically. So we're going to siege down the war goal and hopefully win the war that way. We lost a lot of levy. So we're probably going to need to raise a lot of troops. We have the money for it. So it's not a big deal. Wait, stop, stop, stop. Ah! One of my rivals died. Awesome. Please tell me I hate it. I absolutely hate it when my onagas do not split off. Oh, my managers, sorry. I do hate it. It's terrible. You should split up automatically. I have 2 groups of managers. Please split off. If possible. Is it too much to ask that they're able to do that? No, 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 no. I think I pressed the wrong one. This one. I shift clicked instead of control shift, basically. And the last one, you should go here. Because how strong is this alliance? 7k. It's not a big deal, basically. We're going to kick their ass. The Irish. I'm still like, this is basically Great Ireland instead of Great Britain. They're almost controlling everything until I came in here. Especially seeing as they were allied to Alba. At the same time. Oops. I think you need to go help out your guys. Because these people are smelling blood. I might lose this before I'm able to get there. Or not. We were able to. Awesome. I think I'm going to need to keep them together. Those guys are not going to siege down anything by themselves. Because they're terrible at sieges. My court physician became better. Awesome. Are you serious? I can be away in 9 days. They're going to arrive in 4 days. That's such a stupid thing to happen. Whatever. We're going to fight those people for no reason. Recently embarked, we have an enormous advantage. They were never going to win that. It was such a stupid thing to do. I think they're going to try and go for those people. Because I am having fun with one person of my own dynasty. My courtier of the dynasty. She actually died. I killed her. I have 50% chance of killing her and I killed her. She was fecund, so I'll try and make her convert as well. You should move on, my man. And we managed to convert her as well. Awesome. Now we should focus on the next one. Nope, that's the wrong tab. I want to go for this one. Life expectancy. Just to keep ourselves alive that extra time. I hate the lag when I open up this. It always makes me feel like it's going to crash. Okay. It's the problem, they matrilinear marry away the daughters. That's always the problem. My nephew Anatarii. Would make him into a witch as well. So how's the siege going? Kind of okay. Kinda. There's a lot of troops moving around. Okay, so you move to those people. We should probably go and help them out before they die. They're not going to dare attack those 6k, so they're going to attack this army here. Which I'm not going to allow them to do. Oh, my wife is dead. And apparently I loved her, or liked her a lot, because I gained a lot of stress. Which means we're just going to marry someone new instead, which is going to be Sum of all skills. Ooh, she's 44. It seems okay. Chance of children, medium. Wait, what? She's 44. It's because I have extra fertility. I am fecund. That's the problem, right? I'm fecund. And is she like... She has nothing to give her extra fertility, right? I feel like she's the best one we could go for. So I'm going to marry her. It's chance of children medium. That's going to go down quite quickly, I do think. When she gets older. And you also lose, like men also lose fertility in this game. As they get older. I think I already got that achievement in the Death Dust Spot. I feel like I gain that every time someone dies. Okay. Okay, so I gained lifestyle experience and a hook on this guy. There's nothing I want to do with him, so he's a big man. He's a giant, he's kind of ugly, and he has lover's pox. Interesting. There's a lot of things going for that man. Basically. Who? So let me see. This person became independent from that person. And I'm going to do that, do the same thing then, and just transfer the person back. So that independence war was basically not a good idea, and it gave me 40 opinion for free with her. Good luck, try again. That's just a slap to the face of that Duke of Savoy. They fought an independence war, and I just transferred them back. I love that. It's awesome. It's such a naughty thing to do. See if we could hopefully catch them. Do I have a forder? Anywhere? A forder? I'm going to cross a river. I don't want to cross a river without a forder. There we go. You should go and siege that place down. Okay, so we're quite close now. We're very close to winning the war. Those two, I think those two extra sieges are going to win us the war. That one and that one. We didn't even need that one. We just went for that one. And now York is Roman again, once more. Okay, so the York is obviously the ducal holding. There's a lot of people with... He's sterile. So I'm not going to give that to him. Leeds. And Lincoln. There we go, and then I'm going to create the Duchy of York. He's fighting a war, so I am not able to. Okay. I have a truce with Alba. And I have a truce with Ireland. I would like to kill you then. 70% chance. Very good. And Alba at the same time, because we can do twice. 2 schemes. Yeah. I'm paranoid, I know. It's not a big deal. Oh. Wrong tab. This one. She is basically going to be enough, but I could probably need to go for another one. But there isn't another one. That's the only one, and I want to go for court intrigue to make it this more likely to happen. And I gained a new perk, and that's going to make me into a schemer. Hostile scheme power. That's going to increase the likelihood of those things happening even more. Awesome. Is there something specific I would like to focus on except intrigue? Because I have really no reason to go down the trait of seducer. Probably learning. I want to speed up my research, my science, and gain some extra piety. Because I don't have a lot of piety, and I want to be able to holy war a bit before I die. How old are we? We are 70 years old. We're feeling fine though. Because we have those extra... I think we have some extra years in us. Okay, so we have 95, 95. He's going to be a witch very soon. That guy. Okay. Well, some people here loves me. But I don't think I'm going to let them out. If I don't have to. You can get that person. So Claudius, he invaded Brittany basically in, I think it was like the year 40 something AD. I'm not completely sure actually. And there's not actually a lot of historical records about that invasion. We don't really know much. We know a lot about like basically Caesar's attempted invasion of Britain because he wrote about it himself, but we don't really know a lot about Claudius. Because he was more successful than Caesar was when it came to Brittany. Or Britain, not Brittany, Brittany is in France. But in Britain, he is a witch as well. So we don't, as I said, we don't know a lot about it. And which means it's hard to talk about it. We know basically there were some big fights. There was one big fight in Camalodunum, this area somewhere. They crossed the Thames River, basically, and there was a big battle about the Romans crossed the river. Claudius was actually there, watching over the battle, and they won a great victory, the Romans. and there was this British king named Caractacus or something like that. He was basically the unifier of the Brits, the same way that Vercingetorix was the unifier of the Gauls against the Romans in France. But he was eventually defeated. It took some time, but he eventually defeated him. And if you want to learn more about it, if you like fiction, some slight fiction based on a historical setting, you could read the books by Simon Scarrow. He has written an entire series about. It starts out during the British invasion of Rome. It's a very good book series. And you learn a lot about the Roman army as well if you read those books. Actually, so they're very interesting. I recommend them a lot, actually, if you want to read that. You learn a lot about Roman history overall because Scarrow really does his research before writing the books. I have to say, these people are actually very strong because they have allied together. It's like they're fearing me. I can see why they would fear me, but still, I want to attack someone, so I have to go for. That's one county. This is one county. We go for this one. I know I have this multiple claim thing, but apparently that's only possible if I have fabricated claims. At least it seems like that. That's like the only time I can press those ones. And I have to do this manually again. Really pisses me off. Because I have 2 organizers. That's actually kind of awesome. I like having organizers. And I felt like we lost 10k of levy, and I think that has to do somewhat with opinion. That I lost opinion with people because I am going for offensive wars. I have too many vassals as well. Apparently I'm only 7 above though. Apparently. Is there something I could do about this? I cannot create England yet. Is there any other kingdoms I potentially could create? Not in Iberia. How did this happen? Bloody hell. How did that happen? This is insane. This is basically that's Jerusalem. Those borders are ugly. They're terrible. I feel like we haven't basically done most of the kingdoms we could do. Except maybe Nicaea, but I feel like Nicaea is not really going to do a lot because this is basically so spread out already that it even shouldn't bother to try. Bloody hell. Those effing borders are pissing me off. They're pissing me off a lot. I don't like those borders. They're terrible. Really terrible. I just have to do something quickly on my computer. There we go. Guess we won 1 siege, and she's going to siege down their capital then. Okay, you're done. We're going to get a ticking war score. And I think you should go this way. Apparently this person is already fighting in the war. He's attacking Ulm. Apparently. Because Ulm is Polish and he's Orthodox. Interesting. Rise of the Almohads. Yeah, we could try this one. 6 years! Holy, it's not like I'm fabricating claims, but that's a long time, man. Holy. I don't think I need her to focus on intrigue anymore. Okay, I have to. Freeze that extra percentage. Okay. And he's dead. The king of Ireland is dead. Which means I could attack Ireland after this war. Basically. Hopefully we're going to be done now. If we capture his son or something. And we're going to kill this guy with the spider as well. And he also died by a spider. Okay, so that wasn't enough. We didn't really capture anyone of importance. Apparently, we have a Liberty faction. And we also have a kinda powerful Independence faction. But I'd rather have the Liberty factions fire off than the Independence ones. We could also try and kill her. I think I would like to lose some stress first. If possible. So we have converted 19%. Apparently someone else got converted. Oh. Well then, you're not going to remarry, Bardas. You're not going to remarry. At least not for now. You're going to remarry when I play as you. Or I could marry him to someone... I guess I could marry him to someone old. With good stats. To make sure they won't make children. I feel like the 44-year-old is a good one. Is this guy still inside my prison? Yeah, because I was potentially going to like execute him. The thing is, he's very good though. And he is handsome. His wife is terrible. And his children aren't really that great. In comparison to this guy. He has incredible children. Like this guy. And the other ones aren't really that bad as well. I need this guy to get a guardian. I completely forgot about that. Educate child. I should have thought about this a long time ago. She's very good. Bloody. It seems like I always forget about this. Like, this guy has terrible education. It's probably because I forgot about it. Basically. And that's the reason why. I don't know. Peasant rabble. And hopefully they won't make another son. So how's the succession looking? He's going to get everything. Which is good. We took that extra county. And it automatically became part of Italy. But she doesn't care about that because it's part of a duchy, it seems like. So this person is going to like me because I pressed his claim. I think that's stupid still. Her kingdom got bigger, so she should like me because of that as well. It doesn't make sense for only him to like me. And not for her. I would like to mop this up now. Not that one. I guess we have to go for this one. It's Oxford. We could just keep on killing the person, basically, so why not? I guess if we have to. So you are going to raise in this area. And I want to raise kind of a lot of troops. Kinda. Please. Bloody hell. It never happens. stupid, and we all know what I think about it. We all know what I think about it. No. Should go there instead. Oops. I got a pop-up. Just going to have to check it. I showed off the recording. If it did, I might be able to cut it out. If I have to. It shouldn't show up in recording though, because I'm only capturing game footage. Leather-bound secrets. Okay. I could make this guy into witch, but he's not part of my... They are not part of my dynasty, so I don't care about it. And this game gives me a lifestyle learning. I like that. Which means I could focus that one on... Yeah, faithful. I want extra stuff. I was gonna do one stuff on my other computer for a second there. There we go. Now we're gonna try and win this war. Basically. Okay, so you're done. You could go and help those poor buggers out. Okay, so that's the Irish army. Go here. Which means they won't dare attack us. You would think. I don't really know what they're going to do. This is forest. It's defensive terrain. But apparently they won't dare do anything. So that's good. So 2 months, 8 months, 20 days. Yeah, we're going to outsiege them. It's not a problem. Then we could go and kill off their army as well. Okay, so I gained a steward, which I don't want to have as a steward. No, I don't. He's 68, but I'm just going to kill him off. Unhealthy relations. I don't want that person. And neither does anyone else. I'm going to move here, and then we're going to kill off their army when this siege is over. And hopefully that's going to make sure we win this war. Okay. You go here. And try and kill off this guy. And we managed to. Oh. That's bad. Then we could always do it this way instead. We could bribe you. We're probably going to get a mental break because of this, but it can't be helped. It's only minus fertility. And we... Yeah. I do that one. And we also discovered something, windmills. And we won the war. Awesome. I'm going to check that fascination. Because I think windmills gave us extra buildings, right? And now we're going to get advanced bowmans. Awesome. We really need to get better at learning. We're terrible. Okay, so we gain 2 holdings. Oxford, which I'm going to give to you, and we get Reading. Basically. Could I create this duchy now? Yes, I could. But I don't hold the actual holding. You have Stonehenge. So you get the duchy. There we go. So I'm going to take a break, you guys. We have taken more area in Britain. I'm saying Brittany all the time, even though it's actually called Britain. This is Brittany. But it was fun. We kill a lot of people. We're going to keep on doing that, and we're going to keep on expanding in the next episode. So like, subscribe if you have enjoyed this episode, guys, and I'm going to see you soon. Bye.